Do betting markets outperform election polls? Hardly. So this is a article from the Washington Post. The link is in the description below the video. And it very nicely compares betting markets to polls. So I'm just going to zoom to the graphical part. So the black line is the eventual winner of this election. So this is 2016, who the Republican candidate's going to be. This is what the polls were saying, and this is what the betting market was saying. And so we can see that after an initial period of, having multiple candidates, the polls were quick to pick out who the winner was going to be. I'd say before July, in the middle of June. In comparison, in the middle of June, the betting markets were all over the place. In the middle of June, the black line, which was the eventual winner, was lost. I mean, it wasn't even in the top 3. It gradually shot up, and right near the end, really kind of February 2016 as opposed to mid-June 2015. So in this election, the polls totally thrashed the betting market. And so it then just goes through a collection of elections. So you can just kind of see whether there is a pattern. So then we look at the Democrats 2016. Here, well, actually both were quick off the mark. So the favorite from the polling won, and the favorite was in the lead throughout. Same with the betting markets. In fact, the betting markets had the eventual winner, way ahead right from the beginning. So betting did slightly better, but polling clearly did pick the winner. So I'd nearly say it's a draw. Now, the link, as I said, is in the description below, so you can go through these yourself. You can see, say in this one, 2012 Republican, the betting markets had the eventual winner as the favorite right from the start. There was a bit of noise here, but the betting markets did well. While the polls were very unclear. So all this period, it didn't think that the eventual winner was going to win, and it was very close according to the polls. So that's just to give an impression of, or a comparison between the betting markets. So betting markets here and the polls. It's not clear cut. So either camp, if you want to go, the betting markets are far better, then you can give from here multiple examples where the betting markets totally got it wrong. So it's not as if the betting markets have some magic, wisdom of the crowds. Somehow it knows best. But at the same time, it's not bad. I just look at So, like say in this one as well. Well, here actually both suffered. So, 2008 Democrat candidate. I think this is to pick who's going to be the presidential candidate. So, the polls thought that the eventual winner wasn't going to win until basically the voting day, until very late. It was wrong throughout. Likewise, the betting markets didn't think the eventual winner was going to win until basically the last weekend, or until the election was over nearly. So with that in mind, at the moment, the betting markets seem to think that Clinton's going to win, but the polls seem to think that it's within the very close. So is there an example of that? Well, I suppose here we'd have the polls saying it's very close, while the betting markets saying that the winner's going to win, like the eventual winner. It had the eventual winner as favourites. If this election is like that, then that would suggest that Clinton should win, because she's the betting markets have her as favourite. Though the polls initially had her as the strong favourite, so she wouldn't be like in this example, the eventual winner was not the favourite according to the polls until quite late, while in this election Clinton's been the favourite throughout. So that's just another way of looking and comparing the betting markets and the polls, which I kind of like. As I said, the link is in the description below the video, so you can have a look yourself.